Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. I'm sorry it took so long that I didn't upload more episodes, but as you can probably tell from my voice, I have a cold and I wasn't able to speak at all, so I didn't have a voice. So yeah, I tried to do as much as I had, well, as much as I could with the recordings that I had, but there was only so much I could have done. And also, I'm sorry that I missed a step in the previous episode 4. I did the base and I explained what I'm doing and the symmetry and whatnot and how it's gonna be laid out and the tower and everything, and then I realized that I skipped all that recording. I didn't put it in the video, so sorry for that. I mean, I know it's kind of silly. You see me putting down the first layer of blocks, and then after that you see all this instantly built. Yeah, sorry. I had some recording put in, but for some reason it wasn't rendering. It was always stopping on part when I was starting to put this segment of the video where I was building and explaining. Well, I was actually placing the blocks down and doing the design. My rendering video was always stuck at that point, so I just took it out, and then I wanted to record again, but I forgot, so I just did it like that. Hopefully it's not so bad. It's not like I did much. I did put 2 refineries. Everything is in mirror mode mostly. I just have a conveyor, a cargo. I think this is an assembler. Yeah, refinery, assembler, conveyor, and in the middle there I think it's a H2 tank, an engine, some conveyors, and that's it. 2 batteries. So it's not like I did a lot of things that you'd have missed. It was, yeah. I wished I could have included it in the video, but I couldn't. So enough of that. As you can remember from the previous episode, we built this tower. It's quite a high tower, so I don't want to go all the way up there. But we have 3 windmills, well, wind turbines, generating power for us, but we will need a lot more of that. So today I'm going to try and build a miner, tiny truck miner thing, and at the same time maybe get some of this built, even if it's just scaffolding, but I would like to place more wind turbines on the base. So for that we need a lot of iron, and I don't know how much I have actually. Yeah, I'm pretty low on resources, so we need to go mining. Well, I have some here, but you know, still we need to go mining for some iron, and we have a iron mine or iron ore vein somewhere in that direction in the middle of the lake, and I'm going to mine it eventually. But I was thinking of actually going exploring to see if I can find a ore vein somewhere behind the mountain that we are trying to call home now, like this little hill here. I'm gonna go in this general direction to the right. Magnesium, okay. Just to see if there's anything interesting like cobalt or iron. And if there is, we might dig through or towards it through the mountain from our base as a project, as a side project, let's say. I'm thinking of maybe having a tunnel somewhat, or something of a underground base as well. Not everything will be underground, but I would like to have some kind of safety for my survival kit, and maybe I don't know, the production line or refineries or something like that. Because the hangar that we have right now, it's gonna stay, but it's not gonna be filled with production machines. It's gonna be a hangar for airplanes or ships or something. So right now our detector is on, and I'm trying to see if we can find any iron. Somewhere around here would be nice, because I could just dig straight through it, towards it from the base. And that would fulfill two purposes: making a tunnel or a, base, underground base almost, and mine a valuable resource at the same time. Magnesium? Well, at least there's some kind of ore here. Usually they come in 2 or 3. There you go, nickel. So there's probably magnesium, nickel, and silicone maybe around here. Also, yeah, there you go, silicone. Also, another thing about this map, or this planet that I made, is I removed the layer that would mark the ground where there's ores. So you can't just make an airplane and fly around and automatically know where there's a a bit darker spots on the ground. That means they're ore. That it would be, I don't know, it wouldn't fit the theme that we're trying to do, because that's only for regular let's plays where the planet and how it works. But if you're stranded on a planet, you wouldn't know that, at least in my mind. Alright, so we drove quite a bit and there's no sign of iron. Found 3 useful veins, but I was interested in it. Oh, there it is. Yay! So we have everything directly off the base. That's awesome. That's actually very, very nice. So, iron here. I'll loop around a bit in the area to see if I can find anything. And we'll probably be back when I find something, or when I get back to base. Home sweet home. Oh, and because of the weather, my wind turbines are not working. Actually, first I want to build a tank. An O2 tank for the base. And possibly a vent. I would like to put the tank there. Yeah, something like that. And the vent on its other port. Apparently the components for an oxygen tank are quite heavy. No, ow. Ow. I thought I have a lot more momentum there. I didn't think I needed to jump, because if I jump, then I can overjump. But apparently not. Oh, a lot of large steel tubes, that's why. Okay, oxygen tank built. I shall rename it before I forget. And I need to build you, so you're actually connected. Okay, build me the rest, please. Probably have components that I need in the rover, but All components successfully withdrawn. Alright. Alright, so motor construction and components. Component computers. Alright, let's see. Do we have any of those in the truck? I think we do. Can I withdraw 44 steel plates? Alright. Need more steel plates. Yes, my health is low. Jumping around like a lunatic is not healthy. I need to heal before I forget, and I jump again and I die. Okay, I would play through the night and use lights and everything, build like a spotlight tower or something on the tower that we have to make it more cinematically interesting. But to be honest, this weather is killing me, so I'm looking at my cameraman and he barely sees the rover, so it's completely useless. Auto refill. So now we have oxygen. And it's filling. Great, so I want to build a bed so I can get through the night. Yeah, whatever kind of bed. And I'm gonna hide it somewhere for the moment. So now we can sleep. Yay! Morning! Morning, everybody! Look at that beautiful view. And the sun rising. Nice. So we got rid of the fog by sleeping as well. And now their turbines are spinning. Are we charging? Yes. Yes, we are. Slowly, but we're charging a bit. Anyway, back to our business. We want to make a small rover that we could potentially mine with. Okay. I don't... see, that's what I was afraid of. Ah, good. I didn't break it. I don't know if I should have built it or not, but it is now. I was thinking of going through hinges, small hinges, because ore can go through small conveyor ports. But I could use... that would make it really, really stiff if I connect with a connector. I can also maybe potentially increase the magnetism in the connector to 100%, and maybe that could pull the truck and be more flexible, I guess. But if we have a hill like that, I think we need to connect. I don't know. With the hinges, it's kind of wobbly, and you struggle sometimes to hook back, basically. Yeah, I'll go with a simple connector design. So, connector, now we need some cargo. Well, do we? Yeah, we need at least one cargo container. So we can actually mine a bit and not just fill up the drills and that's it. One cargo connector I need an oxygen tank that is connected this way. Do I need anything that has to connect through the large port? Oh yeah, I can put the generator. Well, if I build a vent, I don't even need this. Oh, I do for the engines. I definitely do. Okay, so. Alright, so. Oxygen generator connected to the oxygen tank. And that's quite long, which I did not want to have. No, we'll do 2 oxygen generators on the side here. And we can have them something like that. The ports will align with the medium cargo, I think. And what I could do is have this one come out here. No, I want it to go that way. Wasting steel and iron, which I don't have a lot of. Okay. So then I can put the second oxygen generator in there. Yeah, that sounds good. And oxygen tank. I need to go straight cockpit from here. Yeah. That's a large cargo, but if I have the cargo connected on the oxygen tank, then I can't withdraw them from the cockpit. But I don't need to do that. I need to do that. And then just straight cockpit. Yep. That. Well, it's not so long anymore. By a tiny bit, you know, sometimes it's enough. Let's see, the oxygen tank does not have side ports. So we can put the batteries here. Right. We can put 2 batteries in there. We can actually put 2 more if we really want to. Or need, but I think we don't need more. And let's see if we can build those 2 batteries so they can charge while we decide what to do. Alright, 1 battery built. Then we need more resources for the second one. And those power cells are heavy. We are officially out of iron. So we need to take out the truck and go for some hand mining. Okay, so we got 4 point something K of iron. Hopefully. How expensive are the efficiency? No. Module. What is yield? How expensive is any? Oh, superconductors. Definitely can't afford that. I could put a cheap one. Let's see. 7. Do you have a cargo port? I think on the top, right? Yeah. They're not useful for this specific vehicle. So let's see. Can I get a cheap yield module? Metal grids. Do I have any in here? Yes, I do. So at least I can make the cheap ones, but let's see if they're worth it. Well, apparently all components withdrawn are not accurate. Alright, let's see what the refinery says now. Refinery effectiveness 109. So 9% for one. That's 36% increased efficiency or yield for 4 of them. I don't know if it's worth it. But what else can we do? Uh, 3 of you, please. Let's see, can I do this? Yes, I can. Alright, so all we have to do are some steel plates and some metal grids. That's not bad. I mean, too bad. Alright, they're actually quite cheap. I mean, there's a little bit of steel involved, but other than that, they're not very, expensive. So now it should be a 136, 136 no, 142. Wait, if one of them gives me 9 multiplied by 4, that's 36, not 42. So it must have some kind of progression or something. I don't know. Anyway, back to our rover. I'm happy with everything besides the cockpit and the engine, so I will weld everything that we have so far. and see how that looks, more or less. Then we'll go from there. If we want to move the cockpit or not. I think I could. I think I could try to place the cockpit here. Yes. Yeah. And maybe something like that. And that. Because this looks better to me than the side version. But they're too long. 2 should be fine. Yeah. I think that should be fine. Alright, so basically after we did this, we need wheels and drills. I think I want a hinge. I can lower the drill a bit. Possibly. Now, the only concern that I have is that one hinge might not be enough to hold the weight of the drills. I think I'm overcomplicating things, but I would like to try. And try I shall. Are the engines necessary? No, not really, but they're useful. I mean, we can always just mine some ice, turn them on, generate power. Okay, let's lock that. Somehow the batteries are full. I mean, I left my game running a bit, but ooh, nice. Alright. So drill. Right, so one drill there, one drill there, and another one here. And that's basically our tractor miner thing. Alright. I'm sorry if you're annoyed by the many cuts, but I keep clearing my throat and that's a very annoying sound, so I have to cut it out. So they should all get items through. And that should be it. Oh, I need a vent. And vent. I would like to put it on top, where we probably never gonna use anything else to place. Right, what else do we need? We have some cargo on it. Connector. Oh, besides the wheels. Oh, gyroscopes, detector. So 250 gyroscopes, a detector, and then do the detector in the back. 2 gyros should be enough. We need oxygen connection to the cockpit. That's gonna be tricky because I think I just placed the detector on the port. Or no, the cargo doesn't have on all 4 sides. Well, my next connection is there, which is not that terrible, but it's really holding the entire thing at the moment. Let's go get some more steel plates. Only got 6. Which means I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Would be enough. Yep. And then conveyors. More conveyors. I could go with the tube. 1 there. 1 there. Going down. Then going to that side. Inwards. And then I'll have a junction. Just in case I want to connect something on this junction. So now the cockpit has oxygen. There's no need to connect them both, but I like to do that for the symmetry part. And I think that's all we need for the moment. The vent can be this one. We shall call it minor truck for the moment. Depressurize. And it's gonna fill the tank. In a matter of time. Okay. So, wheels, I guess. I will die one day. Because I can't be bothered by the big warning of O2 on my screen. So, 1 should be here. Yep, yep. And then, in the front, apparently that's not a... Oh no, it is. I just don't have enough steel plates. Steel. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, but I shall nonetheless make a mid section here. And I don't know how low I have to go, but I will experiment with just 2. And I will go with left. Oh. I actually placed them the incorrect way. This is right. No, this. Okay, so 7. Right. I'd like you to be exactly like that. Nice. Oh. I can't run underneath those. So the height looks to be fine. I don't know if you can tell, but the wheels are almost touching the blocks underneath the floor. So yeah, I think that's fine. Left, just like that. And looks incredibly awful. The wheels are too far away. The wheels are way too far away. I need the wheels to be closer to the body. The only way I can do that is to put them here, but that just won't do. I don't want to grind down the batteries for sure. But these O2 generators could potentially go in here. What have I done? Pum pum pum. I done did it. I forgot that was the one holding everything. Oh my. This is gonna be annoying. Maybe I can balance it on the front wheels. Alright. Alright, alright. Looks decent. That's where the H2 was. Now I can place it. Wow. The port is in the middle. Actually, I know how. I have this lovely adapter that can do exactly what I need. If I place it there, if I place one there, I don't think the H2 will stand out too much. No, exactly right. So, H2 there. I could even place one more here and then the wheels on the connector, but that would be too far-fetched. So, left. Is it right? Yeah, it is. I think it is. So, left goes there. And right. Yeah, I think that should be it. What I could do to place the wheels now is do something like that. Well, make sure it doesn't tilt on the side. And then lower it. And then put some blocks on the... why am I not to do that? Oh, is it too close to that thing? Alright. Come down, please. Can we place it now? Yes, we can. Alright, good. I need to get even lower than this. Can it? Is it possible? Also, my vehicle seems to move forward. There we go. Let's build the wheel so it doesn't keep moving forward and we don't lose it. Alright, now if we go in the cockpit and we press L, no, for lights, parking brake, there it is. In theory, we could increase the strength a bit, about 28. Make sure that their height is maxed. And attach wheel? No. It would have been too easy. Attach wheel now. Yeah, nice. Yes. Let's not break it. We just build it. So we'll lower the piston and then we'll break the piston. Alrighty then. So that is almost complete. It's still too wide. We need another pair of drills for the wheels in the back, but you know, with a bit of blocky work, it might look decent. I think it's too long to be a tractor. Well, the tractor idea was not planned to be a miner as well. The idea was meant to just pull a trailer and that's it, not to mine by itself as well. But well, if it came to mind, then why not? So this should be like that. This should be like that. And we want I should also get some ejectors to get rid of the stone. And where would we do that if not on the back? Yeah. So conveyor and ejector. Six. Let's find the order. So order that way. Order that way. And I could have a conveyor and 4 ejectors. Or if I put it here, then it's gonna drop on the other ejector that I want to place here, because I need to put a sorter there. But if I put a conveyor here, like that, and a conveyor there, I can put sorter like that and like that. Yeah. Or even 2 like this. Oh no, that's not a sorter. That's not a conveyor, that's a sorter. So only like that. But should be enough. 4 sorters. I mean, 4 ejectors. Alright, so sorting out the trash in the back. And do we need anything else? I don't know. I do not know if we do. I have a detector. Oh, by the way, there's a what? Seen a parachute 400 meters away. How can I say no to that? I mean, really? It's 500 meters away. I could see the parachute. They probably realized, or the game realized, that I'm not going for any an unknown signals, so they're dropping them even closer just to try to get my attention. Like, come on, please get one. Alright, credits, computers, food, and parachute. Where's the button? There's the button. Try your luck. Cow gloves. Amazing. That's what I don't go for these things. Unknown signals. I never get anything new. Ores. Oh no, I need 2 more drills actually. I forgot, because if I want to go for the deep ore veins, well, not deep, but you know, deep veins, for the deeper one, that means I need to dig a tunnel that's wide enough for my truck to fit, to make it all the way down. This is where the azimuth drill and all the others would have came in handy, because they do a wider, well, bigger area, but that area also affects the path that I want to dig down, like the tunnel that I want to dig. So if I'm digging too steep, then I can't really get back. Alright. 5 drills, almost. See, again, it said all components withdrew. Build planner is empty. And I did not get all my components. I don't know if anybody noticed that. But it's very annoying. Alright, so this should dig a little bit bigger than its, you know, block or visual shape, so it should fit the wheels. I was thinking of putting a rotor and make it this to spin, but then I couldn't control the depth unless I raised it and made like a tunnel, round tunnel, but I don't know. I think this should have to do. This would have to do, basically. If I want to dig a tunnel, I need to test. I know with the right click you dig a lot bigger area holding right click, but when you actually want to mine without destroying the ore and still go forward, I think I need another row of drills basically for the cockpit to clear the roof, or not the roof, the ceiling, to make the ceiling higher. I don't know. I could place like a single drill somewhere centralized, make room for the cockpit, and that's it. But that would make it a very funny looking tunnel. All right, enough talking. Let's go try it out. We need to eat and drink first, just to make sure that we don't have to come back for it. So, food and water, which we are low on. We're not producing any more food. Well, not 100. Maybe 20. And you should be 20 here and 10 there. Yep, I got 26 food, so I got plenty of food for the moment. I'm never gonna go beyond 50 with the emergency ration, so I need to build a proper food truck. Alright guys, so unfortunately I couldn't cut the video too much to include all that I planned for this episode, but we did get our little tractor that's going to be a temporary miner as well. So for the moment I am a bit ahead in recording in my save, but I have to cut down the video at this point because, well, it's just too long. I feel like the tractor looks like a tractor. I mean, it gives me the feeling that it is a tractor, not just some spaceship rover or something. Even though it looks futuristic, it still has that feel of a tractor for me, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It will probably get some uplifting or facelifting done with some decorative blocks or whatnot, you know, trying to get some kind of shape to it, but that will have to wait until we get rid of the drills in front. And I had an idea that I could make a small miner that I could attach with a merge block to the cargo trailer, and this tractor could pull both, get to the mining site, then disconnect the actual miner from the cargo trailer, and this one could just stay hooked to the trailer all the time and actually function like a tractor. And I could have multiple trailers that it could possibly pull if we enforce it with some more wheels on the back so it has more power, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. I also have to say I'm sorry that for some reason my OBS recording software had an issue while I was recording this entire episode and probably the next. The footage for it doesn't have any game audio because for some reason OBS decided to not be able to detect my audio device, so it was selected nothing, so it wasn't actually recording anything that my desktop was doing. So sorry about that. You're probably gonna get bored with my voice, especially when I have a cold and I can barely speak, but you know, it is what it is. I can't replicate the video or the footage that I have, so I have to put it in somehow. I'll try and put some music or cut down the parts where I'm not talking, even though it would be useful for you to see that I'm welding them and doing whatever I'm doing. But if I'm not talking, I'll try to cut down the silence. So, as usual, if you have any suggestions, comments, leave them in the comment section, and if you have any opinions also, please tell me what you think. And don't forget to subscribe if you like what I see. I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna do as much as I can, hopefully a bit more regular than I did before. So as usual, thanks for watching. You're amazing. See you in the next one.